The best laptops under $1,000 will offer you spectacular performance, impressive battery life, and portability without breaking the bank. What does this mean? Getting an amazing laptop doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. Depending on who you are and what you need, there are some features you'll be willing to sacrifice, others not so much. For example, if you simply need a laptop for casual web surfing and productivity apps, you should be fine with a lower-end CPU. However, if you're constantly on the move and use a laptop outdoors, you may not be able to sacrifice a screen with high brightness or a laptop with good battery life. That being said, there are plenty of brilliant sub-$1,000 options out there, whether you need a business laptop for working on the go, a gaming laptop that lets you frag on a budget, or a 2-in-1 laptop that allows you to transform your laptop into a tablet. We have listed the top 5 laptops under $1,000 and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all the products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, legitbig.com. Number 5. ASUS ZenBook 13. There's just something about a ZenBook. They're beautiful, tend to be incredibly slim and lightweight, and thanks to ASUS, have some ace up their digital sleeves. In the case of ASUS ZenBook 13 UX325EA, the secret sauce is Intel's new Tiger Lake chips. Under Intel's new EVO initiative, Intel Tiger Lake chips offer more powerful performance, longer battery life, and the introduction of Thunderbolt 4 and Wi-Fi 6. Plus you get the added bonus of the ZenBook's beautiful yet durable chassis. Number 4. HP Envy X360. For those eyeing up a portable workhorse with this price range, we have a refresh of the HP Envy range. The HP Envy X360 allies a sturdy and classy all-aluminum chassis, a compact design, and performance that belies its small 2-in-1 form factor. It's far more than looks that make the HP Envy X360 a key competitor in the sub-$1,000 market though. The excellent 11th Gen Intel Core i7 1165G7 CPU teams up with 8GB of DDR4 RAM, a 512GB SSD, integrated Xe graphics, Bang & Olufsen dual speakers, 13.3-inch IPS screen, FHD 1920x1080p resolution, and 65 watts battery to offer a pleasant, responsive experience. The tablet mode also works well with good touchscreen chops. Performance is smooth, snappy even, whether that's under heavy workloads with multiple apps, gaming, or video photo editing. Much like the ASUS ZenBook 14, which sports the same chip. The Envy doesn't knock it out of the park in any specific category but shows proficiency whatever the task. For those with a particular task in mind, a more specialized device may be better used for your money. But for a well-rounded option, the HP Envy X360 is a generalist stream. While the HP Envy X360 handled everything we threw at its way, eating through it with its processing power, it's worth noting that it does run hot, not to the point of damaging the innards, but the heat emanating from the keyboard is certainly noticeable. This, coupled with a less efficient battery than the ASUS ZenBook 14, pushed the X360 to the 4th spot on our list of the best laptops under $1,000. Number 3. ASUS ZenBook 14. A jack of all trades, but master of none, the ASUS ZenBook 14 is perfect for anyone that wants a versatile laptop that can handle anything from intense productivity tasks to acting as a gaming laptop or even a decent business laptop. It's not top of the class in any category, but similarly, there's nothing it can't do at more than respectable level. The ASUS ZenBook 14 is a versatility king. Under the hood, the Intel Core i7 1165G7 CPU does all the heavy lifting on Windows 10 with admirable performance, whether that's fast loading times when you're browsing the internet, streaming video, good FPS counts when gaming, and reliable performance when editing video and photo. 8GB of LPDDR4 memory ensures the ASUS ZenBook 14 can handle multitasking well. Other specifications include a roomy 512GB SSD, 400 nits brightness, 14-inch display, 1920x1080 resolution, 65-watt battery, 90% screen-to-body ratio, Thunderbolt 4 USB Type-C ports, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.0, backlit keyboard, and a useful number pad that appears on the trackpad at the press of a button. As for gaming, the ASUS ZenBook 14 performs admirably in popular titles such as Overwatch, League of Legends, Rocket League, and Fortnite, even with settings on high and even ultra in some instances. The i7 1165G7's integrated Iris Xe graphics certainly pulls its weight, and lives up to Intel's promises with the new 11th Gen Tiger Lake chips. The only real complaint we have is the absence of an audio jack, although ASUS does supply a USB-C to audio jack adapter with the ASUS ZenBook 14. Number 2. Acer Aspire 5. Acer has turned its Aspire series into a compelling budget option for many users. the Aspire lineup consistently strikes a balance between price and performance, and the Aspire 5 A517 is an excellent option for those looking for an affordable 17-inch laptop. The Acer Aspire A517 comes with a powerful Intel Core i7-1165G7 and 16GB of RAM, making the Aspire a competent machine for photo and video editing. It also has robust ports including an Ethernet jack, HDMI, through USB-A, and a USB-C port. Combine that with its roomy 17.3-inch 1920x1080 display, and you're getting a lot for an affordable price. Number 1. Apple MacBook Air. With north of a dozen hours of battery life, a crazy powerful M1 processor, and an incredibly smooth trackpad and keyboard, it should be no surprise that the MacBook Air M1 shoved our previous top laptop out of its spot. Compared to the mid-2020 MacBook Air, the M1 version is almost identical. The only changes are the switch from Intel to Apple-made M1 processors and the total lack of fans. Apple's claimed this new M1 chip would be so amazing that we'd want to ditch our old Intel Macs. They delivered with the M1 processor packing 7,667 points in Geekbench 5, over 5,000 points higher than our third highest laptop of 2020, the Dell XPS 15 7390 with a 9th Gen Intel Core i9 processor. Basically, this $1,000 laptop performs better than most laptops twice its price. But it's not all about the performance. The most astonishing feature of the MacBook Air is its battery life. Our battery tests always pulls fewer hours from the laptop than they claim to give, so we expected the claimed 15-hour battery life to turn into 9 hours. Instead, we got over a dozen hours. In short, it shattered the record for the longest battery life we've seen from a laptop running Chrome. We went days on end without charging this laptop. The MacBook Air M1 comes with the same aluminum chassis and Retina screen that we loved in the earlier 2020 Intel MacBook Air, although we'd love to see a redesign for the MacBook Air's next iteration. This is one of the most surprising releases we've seen in years, and we can't imagine anyone not falling in love with the M1 MacBook Air. What you should know about budget laptops. $1,000 is a lot of money, but it's actually more mid-range when it comes to laptops. At this price point, you're getting good performance for most everyday tasks that won't feel sluggish after a year or two of use, plus solid build quality and a few nice bells and whistles like facial recognition. Still, you'll likely have to make some choices about what's most important to you. You'll need to consider the following. Performance. The CPU, graphics chip, RAM, and storage inside your PC determine how well your computer can multitask, handle intensive tasks like gaming, and store all your files. The better the specs, the snappier the laptop will feel as you work. Build quality. Not only do you want a laptop that can take a beating, but you want one with a well-built keyboard and trackpad, since they're your primary form of interaction with the machine. A poor trackpad or finicky keyboard can really kill the experience. Touchscreens, portability, and features. 2-in-1s have gained in popularity, but that touchscreen and pen cost money to include. Similarly, cramming all these powerful components into a small, easy-to-carry package can often cost more than a larger laptop with fewer design constraints. Let us know in the comments which model works for you the best and why. Thank you for watching the video, and that is all for this one. If you find this video helpful in any way, give a huge thumbs up, stay tuned for the upcoming videos by subscribing to our channel. See you guys in the next one.